Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best Gabber in the biz. Holy freaking crap, what a Monday Night Raw ending. We just crowned a new women's world champion in Io Sky. The Buffalo crowd legit was shocked. A wild brawl that'll lead to an acknowledgement of a return next week. And where the F is Sheamus for the Intercontinental title picture? Guys, don't worry. Everything that happened on Raw, we ain't going to talk about it. We're going to gab about it. So let's get into it. There was a lot of twists and turns here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, Hunter really went right back into the bag and said, you know what? I got one more plot twist in me. Bam! And just chucked it. I mean, the shocking plot twist of an ending, Rhea Ripley just lost to Io Sky. What? I mean, it's probably going to be a triple threat because, you know, Bianca played a clear factor in the decision where I thought it was going to be a disqualification to get the triple threat. But holy crap, Io is champion. Absolutely wild. Can't wait to see what the hell happens next. I mean, I don't think Io will drop the belt to Mania, but I didn't think Rhea was going to lose tonight. So, who really knows what's going to happen? Something that we knew was going to happen tonight. CM Punk crashed out. And oh me, oh my. I'll get into the whole part of him versus, you know, Cena and dealing with Rock like later in the video. But just for right now, we knew what he was really, really here for. Or who he was really here for. Seth freaking Rollins. Bro said, Becky, get your man before I beat his effing ass. And the second he heard her name, out comes Seth. And I knew that the second he even just heard his music, he was going to run his way out to the ramp. Seth was going to have no time, took off all that stuff, and they just started beating each other's ass, brawling all over the damn place. And now it is finally going to happen next week, locked inside of a steel cage. CM Punk, Seth Rollins. There will be no way out. They have to end the rivalry, or so we think. I already know how this is going to go. It's in Madison Square Garden. They're both trapped in a steel structure where nothing can get in, no one can get out. You guys can see where we're going, picking up what I'm throwing down. They're both going to beat each other's ass. They're both going to be laying in the center of the ring. It's like about to go off the air, and all of a sudden you hear, Roman Reigns mean mugging his way down to the ring, gets in there, shuts that cage door shut, Superman punch, spear, starts beating their effing asses, maybe bloodies them up, doesn't matter. Literally just smashes them, stacks them, beats that ass. With the wise man just looking on, being like, my tribal chief, I love you. And Reigns is just like, I know, wise man, I know. And then bam. That's how we get our triple threat for WrestleMania. I'm seeing some people be like, just leave Punk and Rollins as it is. Nah, dude, you want to put Roman in this because that's just three dudes all with pure hatred for each other, beating each other's asses. And I'm pretty sure that'll be where Seth and Punk end right then and there. And then Roman and Punk will kind of settle their own issues again some other time on some other date. Big PLE. But dude, this is going to be fun. Just guys beating each other's ass. It's so simple, but it's so, so good. So guys, have fun doing that next week. Just get ready to acknowledge your tribal chief when he beats that ass and collects those receipts. Throw up the ones. He's coming for both your candy asses. Guys, I got a big question. Where the F is Sheamus? We have not seen him since the Royal Rumble, and this is the time he needs to be here the most. There's talk of there being a multi-man Intercontinental title match situation. That could include AJ Styles, Logan Paul. If they're not going to fight one-on-one at Mania, it's probably going to include Finn Balor and Dom. Maybe Penta too. I don't freaking know. And Kaiser. Again, I don't know. But you can't have this whole thing be going down and not freaking have Sheamus there. He has to finish his story at WrestleMania, man. That's one plot twist that we will not accept. Sheamus has got to be at WrestleMania so that he can win the Intercontinental Championship finally. So, Hunter, I don't know what you're doing. You better pick up the phone and call our favorite friggin' gingered hair fella, because we are not having this, man. The dude has got to raise a pint with that Intercontinental Championship all over Las Vegas when he finally wins that IC strap and becomes literally the most decorated athlete in WWE history. So, again, Triple H, quit going in your bag of plot twists, pick up the phone, call Sheamus, because it's time for some bangers, and it's time for bro to finish the story and get the Intercontinental title. Stop playing around.
Banger! After banger! After banger! After banger! After banger!
Guys, it's only been 2 days since the heel turn of a lifetime. A moment I'm so glad I'm a wrestling fan for. John Cena turned heel, like I've said it before and thought about it. I wasn't able to see the once-in-a-lifetime feud build-up of Cena versus Rock, but I was able to see the once-in-a-lifetime team-up and heel grouping of The Rock, the final boss, and John Cena, the soon-to-be 17-time corporate champion. We're going to see Cody Rhodes later on this week on SmackDown, where he'll be like, John, I can't believe you betrayed me. All the little kids, I hate John Cena, I hate The Rock. F all them kids. Y'all gonna have to learn this is a hard, cold world that's full of bullshit. You do what you gotta do to get where you want to go. And it's going to be Cena, the corporate champion, walking out of WrestleMania with The Rock by his side. The most dominant force in wrestling history. He'll be the GOAT because you have no choice but to call him that. Now, ultimately, I do think he probably loses the belt at SummerSlam, at the latest, Clash at the Castle in Paris. Because that would be a cool place, for him to be champion for. But he'll compete there no matter what. Probably after SummerSlam is when he goes on his whole redemption back to face arc, which concludes in him being a face by the end of the year in his final match. However, speaking of CM Punk earlier, he did mention he is going to be coming for John Cena and The Rock when the date is right. I've seen some people be like, oh, SummerSlam. No. It's Money in the Bank. Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter where we got to do it. Money in the Bank is the place because it's where the John Cena CM Punk rivalry really all started. It should be where it all comes to an end. Their classic match back in 2011 where it was Punk leaving the company forever, either with or without the WWE Championship, and he won that night because Cena's morals said, we're not winning by a screw job, I'm going to win my way. And it bit him in the ass, blew him a kiss goodbye, and it's time to run it back all over again. Because I've seen people be like, Punk wins the title off of Cena, that's the end goal. No. Think about it. As a face, the ultimate babyface, John Cena could never, ever beat CM Punk in a WWE Championship match. So heel John Cena, to end the story right, will finally, at Money in the Bank, where things all started and where they will end once and for all, will beat CM Punk in the middle of that ring as a heel, WWE title in the air, finally beating him in a world title match, saying, F yourself, I am always still going to be better than you no matter what, Punk. And that's how the story comes to an end. To be perfectly honest, I feel like someone who should beat John Cena is someone like that they should build up as like one of the, basically take one of the top babyfaces currently who has never held a world championship, and then have them go on and like be like the good fight, be like the guy that just dethroned Cena and The Rock after they stacked the deck against him, and they finally overcome him, winning his first world championship. And to be perfectly honest, it might not happen, but it's a matchup I think should happen during Cena's heel tenure over the next couple months. John Cena versus Sami Zayn. It's been 10 years since Zayn was called to the main roster, fought, hustle, loyalty, and respect. John Cena earned his respect. This would be a perfect full circle moment, to be perfectly honest with you. Honestly, Zayn could win King of the Ring this year. It's in Saudi, so he's going to obviously be there. And I could totally see dude winning there. And then SummerSlam, night 2, the main event, Sami Zayn, John Cena, WWE Championship. Sami Zayn wins the championship. And because Zayn is just so good at making you feel, maybe he ends up even bringing Cena back to the light a little bit, because he'll be just like, God dang it, this guy, Sami Zayn, still has heart. And damn it, he maybe earned a little bit of my respect by beating me for that championship tonight. Like I said, it might not happen, but I will be so totally down for it. But without a question, John Cena as a heel should beat CM Punk to end their epic rivalry once and for all at Money in the Bank. Basically, the gist of the story is F them kids, F Cody Rhodes, number 17 is coming, whether you like it or not, which we all freaking are going to love it because we're on the freaking ride that the final boss and the corporate champion John Cena is taking us on when we say for the 17th time,
The champ is here!
Alright guys, that is Raw. We are done putting the rearview mirror. We are done. We're like 47, 48 days away from WrestleMania. It is going to be super crazy. It is taking a whole total shift that has got us locked in crazy as hell. But speaking of locked in, AEW has been locked in since the beginning of this year. And they are free to take it to pay-per-view for the first time with a Revolution this year. Super stacked card, Hangman versus MJF. Swerve versus Ricochet #1 contender match for the AEW World Championship. Omega versus Takeshita International title. Ospreay Fletcher inside of a cage. Cope versus Mox AEW World title. And so much more. It is going to be awesome. Revolution is going to be peak once again, and AEW in the weeds is going to keep up this momentum for weeks, for months, for years, because Tony understands it now, damn it. And he's going to continue with another dope episode of Dynamite this Wednesday, when we will sign on the dotted line for Swerve and Ricochet and do a whole bunch of awesome cool shit that we cannot wait for before Revolution gets here. Guys, you're not going to want to miss any of these shows going down. You're certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So keep on liking, subscribing, and all that cool stuff. And most importantly, keep on remembering that when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe right here. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed Raw tonight. I hope you enjoyed Io Sky winning the Women's World Championship. Friggin' crazy plot twist, but I'm not hating on it. Ugh, wild. But until then, gotta move on to the final Dynamite before Revolution. So, deuces puces, get out of here. I am done. See y'all on Wednesday. Aha!